Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of TFG Radio. Weekly, for 2 weeks anyway, episode. Once again, it's just myself and Danny.
Hey.
John is busy Yuletiding, I'm assuming, and Tom is wailing away somewhere. I don't know where he could be. Today we are going over the latest Grotmas detachments that we got quite a few after our last episode. We also have the Balance Dataslate and then a couple of video game announcements which we'll briefly touch on. Let's begin. So the day after we recorded, not when we released the last episode, the Blood Angel FAQ came out, the Blood Angel detachment came out, and that one is, I believe it's Rage Cursed Onslaught.
I think so.
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Rage Cursed Onslaught. So that one basically is, hold on, I'm looking at it now. Whoa. Which I've only heard Blood Angel players happy about it. So it's reroll wounds of 1 anytime they make a melee attack, and when selected to fight, if they charge, they get the +1 attack, and if your unit's battle shock, you get +2 to your attacks on melee weapons. That seems really good. But you can only include Blood Angel units. Cannot include a starter units drawn from any other chapter. So that's usually the case with the Blood Angel army, correct?
Yeah.
That's the normal restriction. Enhancements, Chaplain.
Gives unit scout.
Yeah, Scout 6. And each time you take a battle shock, you can reroll. But it's really the Scout 6 that you want. Master of the Thirst.
Gives a unit fight first once per game.
I guess that's good if on your turn for an ongoing combat.
It can be. It can also be really good if you're. It can be really good if you normally have a unit doesn't fight first that took the center and they're getting charged, right? So you just make it so cool. I still get to swing on you first.
Oh right, yeah, because then you get to go because you're the non-active player.
Yeah, you get to be surprise, bitch.
Right. Sanguinary Tear. Friendly death coming within 6 of the bearer. Add 1 to the strength characteristic or weapons. And then Angel's Fang. Makes a melee attack that targets character, monster, vehicle. You sustain 2.
It's pretty good. I can pump out a lot of attacks.
That one's good, but it's only the bearer. It's the model only.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's okay. I mean, that's probably the weakest out of all of them, maybe.
It could be good for just making a little jump pack assassin.
Yeah. Stratagems. Grim Warning. Selected an objective marker.
It's a sticky objective. After a unit dies, you can still hold it.
That's actually pretty good. Especially if you know the unit's going to get shot, playing against Tau or something.
Right, exactly. You're well, okay, I'll still hold it. They actually have to physically come get it from me, which is good for Blood Angels
which would be too late because, especially if it's done in the shooting phase.
Yeah.
Usually, unless they have they'll use their move, shoot, move, or limb from limb. Select either the strength or armor penetration characteristic of melee weapons. Add 1 to the characteristic. You can instead choose for your unit to give it the red thirst. If it does, it becomes battle shocked.
But the stratagem still apply. Yeah, and then you get both +1 strength and +1 AP.
AP.
It can be pretty handy.
Okay.
Armor of Contempt, usual.
Right.
Deathless
Insensate Rampage. They like the word insensate. They've used that word a few times for a few things.
It's like the Dethirster, right? It's the Bloodthirster of insensate rage.
Oh, that's what it's from, right?
Yeah.
Your opponent's shooting phase or fight phase. You just have to select target, 1 death company unit.
5+ feel no pain, baby.
Okay, that's not bad.
Never is.
Deathless Duty. Death Company unit to the end of the phase.
Fight on death.
Destroyed. Just fight on death, right?
Yep. Really good.
Except it's auto. It's not even... You have to roll on.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll.
4+ or better.
It is 2 CP, but still.
Yeah, but...
That's still real good. No roll off.
I mean, if you have a captain or whatever, that reduces the cost by 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you're losing the captain, but most likely, but...
But again, that's another good peace trade math, right? Where it's like, cool, I send this unit in, they're going to die. You know, they're going to get eaten, but I proc this, and they're going to eat what eats them.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of what makes you, like, what's the unit in Votan? Berserkers?
Yeah.
That fight on death? Although I don't know if they roll or not. I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes you fearful to charge them. Theirs is just an ability they have. But if you have that, if you have the CP and you have that in your pocket, especially because you don't have to roll for it, you just get it.
Right.
That makes it even better. That's just probably why it's 2 CP instead of 1 CP.
Yeah.
Red Wrath.
That's in charge, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah, about what, half of them? 2 of them are target Death Company.
Yeah. But the rest are generic. I mean, obviously you want to be taking Death Company, but Red Wrath is really good for giving you advance in charge, which is crazy on jetpack units.
Yeah.
Especially if you have, like, CP, like a way to generate CP or whatever, and, like, let's say you have 2 CP at the start of your turn, it's like, alright, I advance Red Wrath for 1 CP, if you have the captain to, like, reduce it, you get them to first turn charge, they murder something, take the center, and then it's like your opponent charges in to clear them out, and then you trigger Deathless Duty, and, they fight back, so it's like, from the first turn, you've traded, your Death Company unit for 2 things is pretty good.
Right. So that's Blood Angels. It's actually, I think they already had like a couple good detachments, and I think this just adds to it.
Yeah, but it's good. I mean, it's a very aggressive army, but that's a good thing to me. So,
well, next day was Eldari, or should I say Harlequins?
Yeah. Since
the Harlequins get their own detachment. Did they have one? Did they have one in the book?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Well, it's not good enough for people to use, I guess.
Yeah.
So this one's very vehicle heavy when I first looked at it. Weapons equipped on mounted and Harlequin vehicles have sustained 1. And if a Harlequin unit disembarks from a transport, the turn they disembark, they get sustained 1.
Yeah.
And then troop units from your army are battle line, and troop models are OC2, which is kind of in keeping with a lot of units that are battle line.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can take up to 3 of each of the following: Death Jester, Shadow Seer, Troop Master.
Yeah,
which I guess there was a limit before?
Yeah, you were limited.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the old, when they had their old codex where you could spam a bunch of them.
Right.
Right.
Enhancements. Key of Ghost gives them Scout 6, which apparently GW likes giving to everybody now. Weaver's Wail. Add 3 to strength and add 1 to the attacks, to his melee weapons.
It's not bad.
Fanged Leer, Death Jester. When using his Cruel Amusement ability, you can select 2 of the abilities for the Shrieker Stack Cannon instead of 1.
It's pretty
That's
good.
not bad.
Yeah.
And then Shed Skin Raiment for the Shadow Seer. Basically, it's a redeploy.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
No, it's not. I just don't think the Harlequin bench is deep enough to really maybe make use of this. It's kind of a one-trick pony.
Of all of them, or the redeploy?
I mean,
I guess the redeploy probably is probably the best one, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, depending. I mean, Fanged Layer isn't that expensive, so that's good just to put on 1 Death Jester who can really do some work.
Yeah, and Scout's good, but they're Eldar, so they already move like
Yeah, they're
100
fast as hell.
inches, so that's not... Stratagems, Fangs of the Brood. You select 3 abilities for your unit to gain instead of 1 when you do Dance of Death. Okay. It's actually not bad.
Yeah,
Weaver's Coil, Harkonnen mounted unit. Within engagement range, you can make a normal move. It's not within an engagement, sorry. So it's basically the it's basically the reaction move.
Yeah, and if they are,
and at the end of your fight phase,
yeah,
you can either fall back or basically make a normal move. Fall back up to 6, or make a normal move if you're not engaged. And if you are engaged, you get to fall back. That seems okay, I guess. The normal move is good. Fine.
I mean, since it's only on the their bikes, that's pretty good, because their bikes really this is best for like kind of like a mini Fate Thirster of like you send your bikes in, you slaughter something on an objective, and then kind of fade them out to like get back to safety.
I don't know, because it's at the end of your fight phase. So is that your turn fight phase?
Yes.
Then you better hope nobody's near you, because you can get the full movement. Otherwise, 6 inches isn't going to help you.
No. I mean, my idea is they hit something, they kill it, so they're not in engagement range.
Right.
And they yeet their way back out.
The only other thing I could think of would be to like maybe contest an objective or something like that.
Right.
Or to stop someone from completing an action or that requires like what's the one that you have to hold the center?
Oh, right.
Area denial, I think it is.
Yeah.
So you can use that to like deny the big one or even the little one at all if they thought they have a chance of getting that.
Right.
I think I have to remember when it scores, but yeah. So that's not too bad. Venomous Wrath. After your unit is shot, if it not within the game, is it the same thing?
No, this is after the shooting phase, and it's a vehicle.
Oh, so one is it's the same thing, but one is the fight phase, one is the shooting phase.
Yeah.
And you're not eligible to declare a charge. Okay, so they get to, so I can do it twice. I can do it once with the same unit in the shooting phase, and then once.
Well, it's a vehicle versus mounted, so the Weaver's Coils is only for the bikes.
It's two different. What if I'm a mounted vehicle? What if I'm a dreadnought on a bike? Weaving Stride. 1 Harlequin infantry unit from your army is within 9 inches. You can make a normal move up to. So this is the one. Oh my god. So basically, it's a lot of move shenanigans.
Yeah.
Because literally half the stratagems are like you can make a move.
Yeah.
But it's just different types of units that can do it. 1 Harlequin unit from your army to the end of phase. Your unit is eligible to declare charge. So advance and charge. Skyward lunge. If your unit is not within engagement range, you can move from the battle plate. Okay. So it's a lot of movement shenanigans, and considering the new amendments to the Eldar rules, it might be better than the normal Eldar stuff.
I mean, really, this seems like it's like, do you have a crap ton of Skyweavers? Because if you have 12 Skyweavers, this can do some work, because they are, I mean, especially just like advance and charge on them, is they move 14, so you move anywhere from 15 to 20 inches, and then can charge. And then if you got the CP, you can, kill something and then move 14 again to go hide or take an objective they didn't think you could take.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still, the Skyweavers are still, T4 with, what is that, 3 wounds, 4+ save, at a 4+ invul, with -1 to hit. So, like, that can be, and in this detachment, they have sustained hits 1, so they could, if you give them all Zephyr Glaives, they can actually pump out a decent amount of attacks. And this also doesn't have any limitations on what you can take. So you could still throw in, like, Eldrad, or throw in, like, some other random shit that you want from the Eldari.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because this isn't saying like, hey, you can only include Harlequin units.
Only, but it's just only the Harlequins
benefit from this. But if you get things that are just good solo, like warp spiders or something.
Yeah. This is anecdotal, but I will tell you this in terms of if this detachment's actually any good, is we did sell out of whatever, because the Harlequin Combat Patrol came out recently,
right,
when the Dark Eldar was released, and I think we had like 2 or 3 copies in the store still, and like the day after that detachment the day of that detachment being released, we got messages asking if we still had the Harlequin Combat Patrol, and we sold all of them, all the ones we had left. So that should tell you what people think about that detachment. It's probably not the strongest, but
I think you could probably do something really fun with this, in the sense of like, because there's so much movement shenanigans.
Yes.
And for, again, as we've said for a very long time, what makes a top-end player is their ability to master movement, especially out-of-movement phase movement. So I could see a really skilled player being able to dance around this, and I think it's also kind of funny of building a list that's got 12 bikes in it. So you got 3 pretty fast, annoying, hitty, and shooty-ish units, and then putting in some, jank like, here's like a, double cannon Wraith Knight to kind of hold your own back line and gun down other things, because again, it doesn't limit you what you can take, so you can still kind of cherry pick good shit from the rest of the codex.
Right.
That are just like standalone tech pieces.
Yeah, and if you're into like the modeling aspect of it, you can make that Wraith Knight more Harlequin-esque,
right,
to fit in with the theme of the army. But I just thought that was not odd, but it's just like, yeah, I mean, but nobody, I mean, I don't know, outside of influencers that get early copies, or playtesters, I don't know. I don't think anybody saw this coming in terms of the Harlequin thing. So we didn't know. So we didn't stock up on more. We just bought a bunch because the release came out for Dark Eldar, and it was part of that release. Right. So yeah, we'll get a few Harlequin boxes, and then lo and behold, a Harlequin detachment comes out. I think the Harlequin box is perfect for that detachment because it comes with the models.
Right.
And speaking of which, going on to the next day, it's the Court of the Phoenician, which, I mean, you don't have to have Fulgrim to play this detachment, but it's very Fulgrim focused, I think. So this one, sensational performance. Hold on one second. Let me zoom in so these old eyes can read it without having to zoom in myself. So unit cannot target a unit that was within engagement range at the start of the turn. Cannot target a unit that was declared by another target or attack. And so this improves the strength and armor and AP by 1 for melee weapons. So once again, it's a lot of like if and then kind of thing that the army has, which is it's annoying because it's a lot of like you need a flow chart for it.
Right.
And then Master of the Pageant, once per battle round, when he uses his Sinuous Breach or Prideful Superiority stratagem, you can reduce the CP cost by 1. And then which is okay, sensational performance, +1 strength, +1 strength and armor AP, especially for Flawless Blades, which have 4 attacks now.
Yeah.
Is actually pretty good. Tears of the Phoenix, which is for the Lord Exultant, basically +1 to move, and he can be added to the Flawless Blades, which is really good, and we're probably what the Flawless Blades were missing, because that means you can remove Lucius the Eternal and just throw in the Lord Exalt, like multiple Lord Exaltants into, if you wanted to, into multiple units of Flawless Blades.
No, you can't, because you only take one enhancement once, so you can put
Right,
one
so then
Lord
you take
Exaltant
Lucius for one,
then
and they
Lucius.
Lord
Yeah.
Exalted for the other one.
Yeah.
And then Soul Stain made Manifest. Emperor's Command, at the start of the fight phase, select one enemy within any range. Battle Shock with a -1. I personally am not impressed by Battle Shock in this edition or
No.
ever in any edition since 8th.
Nope.
Maybe because I'm used to Battle Shock or failed morale tests actually actually mattering. In that, if for those that, because a lot of people haven't played, have only played since 8th edition at the latest, which is still like almost 10 years ago now. Wait, 3, 6, yeah, it's almost 10 years ago. But if you played 7th or earlier, or even Horus Heresy, which is basically 7th edition but updated, when you fail your morale check, it actually means something. Your unit falls back. Your unit can't do anything because they're too busy falling back. Units removed. The whole unit's removed because they hit the table edge.
Right.
Things like that. So it's to me, any, like the Night Haunt detachment, any detachment, Battle Shock, Army Rule in the case of Tyranids, doesn't really matter, because Battle Shock is not as impactful as you think it should be, or as most people think it should be.
Right.
And I don't know how impactful it is in AOS, which is where this is borrowed from. I mean,
they don't have
AOS?
Battle Shock.
Not anymore. They had in their previous editions.
Yeah, in Morale, they had Morale, but where you just lost guys. And that's completely gone now. There's no Morale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they just don't have it at all. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's the thing.
Yeah.
Spirit Sliver, add 1 to strength and attacks. Okay.
For Demon Prince.
I don't know if a Demon Prince needs that, though.
I mean, it combos
attacks,
okay.
maybe.
It combos okay with the actual detachment rule, right? Like, of, +1 strength and +1 AP, so
then it becomes +2, essentially.
Stupid Emperor's Children, hold on.
Yeah, because you improve that,
So
and then you have the...
So if they're using the, like, Hellforge Strike, if you're doing Strike, then all of a sudden you've got 7 attacks, that at strength, this would be 10 AP, AP -3, damage 3. That's pretty good.
And this is for the winged one, or
winged one? That's the winged.
Yeah, because I think the wing is lower toughness than the walking one, I think, or lower strength. There's something like 1 point lower.
It's their toughness.
Okay, it's the toughness. Okay, as long as I'm still doing mortal wounds when I hit them.
Yeah, but I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, actually, where that really adds up is the with the double strength is on their sweep profile, because then all of a sudden they go up to strength 8 with 15 attacks at AP -1. Like, that's actually pretty good at mulching through a big unit.
I always laugh at the sweep profiles for anything where there's knight, like big monsters. It's just hilarious to me. Contemptuous disregard for the stratagems. Opponent shooting phase. I think. That's basically if your strength is greater than toughness, it's -1 to wound. That one's actually really good.
Yeah.
That's on the Wardens. I think it's the Wardens in what are they called? Custodes. And you couple that with their when they get their once per game 4+++ with their feel no pain. Oh my god, it fucking annoys people. I can see why people hate that unit and why everybody takes 3. Close quarter excruciation. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Shooting phase. If the target is within 12 inches, strength and armor goes up by 1. Which is good because it's actually pretty good. Prideful superiority. So this is the one that
he reduces.
Fulgrim can reduce if you use it on him. And basically, you can reroll hits and wounds if you target a character.
Yeah.
Which, okay, great.
I mean, that's not bad. The sinuous breach is probably the one you're going to use the most.
Yeah, which makes it free. Yeah, you basically go through terrain.
Yep.
Euphoric inspiration. This goes for a demon unit, which is basically the demon prince and Fulgrim. You can reroll charge rolls.
On demon
for friendly units
like
within 6 of your unit.
Yep.
Yeah, so you use that on Fulgrim or Demon Prince, and then if your whole army's charging, they happen within 6 inches. And then they all get to reroll their charge rolls. Catalytic stimulus. Now, Emperor Shulin that lost 1 more wounds as a result of his attacks. So it's after they shot. Oh, this one I thought was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They make it basically it's a surge move, right?
Mm.
You move a number of inches up the result, but you must towards the close, and you can get an engagement range. So it's basically a surge move. So that one's okay. I guess it depends what you're charging into. So overall, I think it's better.
I mean,
I don't know if I take it over Coterie. One of the guys on our team is going to take it with Fulgrim. I think I'm going to try it on Monday in a league game.
Getting Fulgrim to be able to just traverse terrain is pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially because, again, factoring the other thing of, like, his sweep becomes pretty gnarly where it's strength 9, AP -3, damage 2, sustain hits 1. So, like, he's actually pretty good at clearing through units. The strike is obviously always good.
Yeah.
And then you can give him inherently fights first, which I think is just awesome. Because he can hide behind terrain so he doesn't just get annihilated shooting. Wait till you kind of set up a good lane for him. He pops out. He absolutely murders something. And then, you do the... his demonic speed, so he has fights first. So especially against if they have like a melee countercharge threat, like he's probably just going to blitz through them. Right. So he can eat something, take an objective, and then they are not, unless they have overpowering shooting, they're not going to be able to get him off that objective with their counterpunch because he'll just eat them. Right, like. I can see some tech with that, not to mention the 2 big units of the Flawless Blades that are actually going to do something. Because they both have the character, so they're both pretty good. I just don't know what else you fill out with the army to actually make it, like, scary.
Yeah. I mean, it makes Flawless Blades a bit more viable, which, funny enough, now that detachment happens to match what comes in the Christmas box from GW.
You don't say.
So if you just buy that Christmas box, it comes with Fulgrim, Flawless Blades, and I think Noise Marines. We had someone come in and buy that. And buy the Combat Patrol because it comes with the Lord Exultant and more Flawless Blades. So,
Hey, that's good for your store, so good for business.
I know, right? Thanks, GW. And then the last one was the Space Wolf one, Saga of the Great Wolf.
Yep.
Let me see, where are they at? Whoops, that's the wrong one.
I can go through it. I have it open.
Okay, go ahead and you do it.
So, Detachment rule, Master of Wolves. At the start of your command phase, you can select one of the hunting packs listed below. Until the start of your next, it applies to all Adeptus Astartes units. You can only select each hunting pack once per battle. Jaws, the unit can reroll advance rolls and charge rolls. Hunter's Eye, each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack, add 1 to the hit roll. Ferocious Strike, each time this unit is selected to fight, select either the lethal hits or sustain hits 1 ability.
Oof.
And then also they have Howling Onslaught. Once per battle, when selecting a hunting pack for the Master of Wolves detachment rule, see above. If Logan Grimnar model is on the battlefield, you can select hunting pack you have already selected this battle. So basically, you get 4. You get all 3, and then 1 repeat.
Then plus
if you
1,
bring,
yeah. That's really good.
Logar. Yeah. I mean, really, it's the Hunter's Eye is really good. That's probably the one you might use the most. Just because, like, you know, you start with Logan with Grimnar on the field, so it's like, okay, first turn, +1 to shooting.
Yeah.
And then, you know, turn 2, probably +1 to shooting. And then by the time you're in there, you're using Jaws to get the bigger charge rolls or Ferocious Strike to really fight.
Yeah, I'd probably do Ferocious Strike, depending.
Fucking dogs.
And then you can do it, like, basically twice. Once you get stuck in, let's see.
So we got Grimnar's
Mark. Do you want to go over the
Sure.
enhancements?
Yeah, so Terminator Captain, once per battle round from the second battle room onwards, you can target the barracks unit with the Rapid Ingress or Heroic Intervention Stratagem for 0 CP, even if you've already targeted a different unit this turn. In the declared battle formation step, the bearer can be attached to Wolfguard Terminator's units. So that's pretty good.
Okay.
So yeah, give it. Free Rapid Ingress or Heroic Intervention is pretty good. Halma, Wolf Priest only. At the start of the fight phase, you can select one enemy unit. They take a battle shock with -1. Okay, big deal. Chariots of the Storm. After both players deploy their army, select of 3 units for redeploy, which is never bad. And then Skjald's Foretelling, Wolfguard Battle Leader only, while the bears leading the unit, weapons equipped by models of the unit have Lance.
That's not bad.
Wolfguard Battle Leader is the one that... Is that the one that can join Thunderwolves or no?
I believe... I want to say yes off the top of my head, but...
It could be an old edition. I don't remember anymore. I haven't played Space Wolves or played against Space Wolves in a very long time at this point.
We don't have a lot of Space Wolf players in our area.
Okay, let me look at Wolfguard Battle Leader. Wolfguard Battle Leader. Leader. Blood Claws, Grey Hunters, Wolfguard Head Takers, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing all that crazy. But hey, alright. So what else? We got the foe unforeseen. Your opponent's shooting phase or fight phase. Basically, Armor of Contempt, just with a different name.
Yeah.
Cool. Unrelenting Hunters, your movement phase. What is it? The unit is eligible to charge. Declare a charge if they fell back. If you're in Space Wolves unit until the end of turn, it's eligible to declare a charge in turn which advanced or fell back. Ooh, so advance on charge on Wolfen or Thunderwolves. It's pretty good.
Yeah, basically.
Grimnar's Command. Select one hunting pack from Master of the Wolves detachments to start your next command phase. The hunting pack is active for your unit instead of any other hunting pack that is active, even if you've already selected one. So that's good. That lets you, like, again, in turn 2, if you're like, oh, I still really want to be shooting because I have, Logan in the army, but I got one unit that's going to get there and fight. You can click that. That's pretty good. Eye of the Pack. Shooting phase. In the end phase, each time a model in your makes attack, you can add 1 to the wound. Holy shit. Just a flat out +1 to wound and shooting.
Okay. So when you play it on units, +1 to hit, +1 to wound.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Fenrisian Ferocity, mounted or walker unit that has not been selected to move or charge this phase. They can move horizontally through models and terrain features. So you can
okay.
get Thunderwolves or Dreadnoughts to Kool-Aid Man. That's also really good.
Yeah.
And then Battle Instincts, one Space Wolf unit from your army. Shooting phase, the unit can make a normal move up to D6. So basically you can move around a little bit. But damn, this is like, hey, do you like Thunderwolves?
Yeah, basically.
Or do you want to get Murder Fang to just pop through a building?
Or Bjorn. Here's Bjorn rushing your face through a wall.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
a majority of Space Wolf players will probably run this one.
Yeah, it's
with Logan Grimnar, so they can take the 4th. I mean, they may only need 3 to use all 3 once.
I could see actually doing more of a Dreadnought, like a Dreadnought heavy army with this, because like if you have what is it, ballistas? Ballistas dreads, like the big shooty ones, like getting them +1 to hit flat, and then giving one just a flat out also +1 to wound, pretty good.
Right.
Pretty good. Or a Grey Hunter unit that you can, oh my god, drop pods.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Just do Long Fangs.
Yeah.
Do they even have Long Fangs anymore?
No, they still do. Hold on. Hold that thought. I don't know.
I'm looking at the app right now. I do not see Long Fangs.
I don't see them.
Well, I mean, it's on any Space Marine unit. Again, it's all almost all of them are Adeptus Estotus coded. So you could just take whatever, just one of the big shooty Space Marine units, and just what are those guys? Fuck, I always forget. There's too many entries in Space Marines.
Which guys? The Nerf gun guys?
The ones that just drop in on their own. One of those that have like the double blade, the double gun, like the two...
Inceptors? Is it Inceptors? I think it's Inceptors. The jump pack guys that draw, the 3-man squads.
Yeah, Inceptors. Yeah, you just take a big unit of them, and with the either with plasma, +1 to wound on plasma is pretty good, or even +1 to wound on assault bolters is pretty good.
And you don't need to overcharge.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to overcharge against some things, and that lets them actually really hurt. Like even something like a knight or something like that, where they're like, I'm wounding on 5s. I'm like, a supercharge, like, bitch, no, I'm wounding on 4s. Let's go. Yeah. So I could see doing that, of just dropping in a big unit. Although I kind of actually like assault bolters better, just because there's you sustain hits too is pretty cool, and the +1 to wound with Twin Link is hilarious. Where you're going to be forcing a shit ton of saves, especially because they have 2 of them. War gear options.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's just gives them this.
So
yeah, I mean, I think there's some play here. Wait, can Hellblasters go in a new drop pod?
I don't see why not.
12 Acceptus Infantry cannot transport Centurion, Gravis, Jump Pack, Wolfen, or Terminator models. Hellblasters are another of those things, I believe. Nope, they're not.
Yeah, because now it lists what armor type that can't go in there. So.
Yeah. So, dropping in a bunch of Hellblasters, a full Hellblaster squad.
Yeah.
With +1 to wound is pretty tasty, and +1 to hit. So they're just hitting on 2s anyway. They don't need a heavy.
Oof. Oof.
That could be pretty funny, actually.
Oh, now I have to build a Space Wolf army.
Yeah. And Space Wolves still get both at the moment too, don't they?
I don't know anymore. I have to look that up. I don't think they do. Not with the +1 to wound.
No, but still just the reroll hits.
Yeah, they still get that.
So you can still just basically be like, okay, this thing fucking dies.
I don't even know if they need it at this point.
I get +1 to hit. I get reroll wounds. I get +1 to wound. Just like
something tells me if I forget that rule, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the rest of the rest of Grotmas was currently up until today. So the wolves were on the 10th, and the last couple days it's back to like random boring stuff. So I'm pretty sure next week they'll probably do AOS.
Yeah, one would think.
I mean, I don't know. They gave a painted guide for traders for Heresy and another story. And then Dark Water or something or other. I don't know. But yeah, so that's Grotmas so far. We also had the Balance Dataslate drop on the same day that the Space Wolf detachment drop, which I thought was surprising. I thought they would at least use it as one of the Grotmas calendar entries.
Right.
But they did some things in it. Not upkeeping. What's the word I'm looking for?
No idea.
Like housekeeping wise, that like. I know it sounds like a little thing, but I think it's like much. It's something people have asked for like years at this point. Like if you look at the Munitorium field manual,
right,
they actually list what the changes were like in terms of what the point cost is, up or down.
Right.
So like they put like for sisters like Dominion Squad, it's in red with an arrow up, but this time they actually put +5 for the number of points. When before you had to like guess, but now it's like or -5 or -10 or whatever the points were.
Right.
They also did this thing in the article for the balance update of like basically the designer's overview of what they did. So we'll just go over that really quick and then give our thoughts, if that's okay with you, Danny, or if there's anything specific. So like sisters, they basically did point increases on units that have been buffed. From what I can see, on average, it looks like a 10-point increase for the ones they did do, and they're all like everything else, it's all the units that people always take. Custodes, they did the opposite. They didn't increase the cost of wardens. What they did was decrease the cost of everything else, which doesn't change my mind of bringing 3 units of wardens. So I don't know if that's I don't know if that was the way to go with that army, but whatever. And this time they included the Forge World point values in together instead of putting them like at the back like they've done before in the past.
Right.
So there's a lot of bookkeeping stuff that they've done that it's kind of like quality of life improvements when it comes to these updates. So Mechanicus, I believe they raised a bunch of points.
They sure did.
Yeah, just like 5, 15, 5. Yes. Especially like Call went up 35 points, which is a lot. Now he's over 200 points.
That's what happens when you win WCW.
I know, right? They didn't do any point changes for Titanicus.
Ooh. They really need to make a Reaver Titan 1900 points again. Just let me take one.
2200.
Just let me take one.
I'll take Navy Breachers and Reaver Titan. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
What's funny is that for our RTT next week, as the time of this recording, I'm gonna actually start playing Ringer armies, so people people can actually play a little.
Right.
And we do have a Warhound Titan in the shop that's on display. So I made a list that was the Warhound Titan with Custodes.
Hell yeah.
So it's like it's Trajan, the Blade Champion, 3 units of 4 Wardens. Or no, 2 units of 4 Wardens and 1 unit of 2 Alaris Terminators. And that's the army.
Warhound.
And a Warhound.
Don't forget,
yes.
and Warhound.
And Warhound.
Again, that was always my idea to do of the of doing the K-pop Demon Hunter army, of just doing the 3 Grey Knight chapter masters and then Warhound, and just like Warhound.
Right. Aldari was probably who probably took the biggest hit.
Yeah, everything good got hit.
Yeah, everything good. In terms of their army, they changed the rule to star engines for now becoming assault. Their Skyborn Sanctuary needs you to have a unit that's eligible to fight. But the big thing is probably Fire and Fade, which means you can't embark into a vehicle when you use it.
Yeah.
And then they also changed. They put red on basically all the Aspect Warriors, Storm Guardians, Eldrad, Jane Czar. It'd be what you the new Warp Spider.
Yeah, what you expect.
So,
do you see this when you play Eldari? Do you see these units typically? Then yes, they went up.
Yeah, basically. Everything else stayed more or less the same. So I think they're still okay. It's just you're not going to see as much of certain Aspect Warriors. Astra Militarum didn't change anything.
Yeah.
Didn't change.
They want to see how the Grotmas goes.
They didn't even touch the points.
Nope.
They want to see how Grotmas works. It's funny because some of our guys in our team have already talked about like taking certain like an armor heavy army using that detachment. And I see it because I was thinking the same thing when I saw that detachment.
Right.
Black Templars, they just increase the points of the thing that everybody takes and decrease the points of stuff that GW wants you to take.
Right.
Blood Angels, they did the same as Guard. Not really changed anything, but they made the Sanguinar cheaper because nobody takes them. Chaos Demons, points increase for Rodicus because everybody takes Rodicus.
Yep.
Same with Fate Weaver, Lord of Change.
The Shalaxia and the Keeper of Secrets went way down, though.
Yeah, that I found weird. Well, I mean, the only time I see them is in what's their detachment called? It's whatever their detachment is in the Emperor's Children book.
Oh, right.
That's the only time I basically see either one. I played against it in the last league. Again, thanks to the Wardens with their 4-up invulnerable save and 4-up feel no pain and the -1 to wound when it's bigger. When I got attacked by a squad of 10 fiends, the Keeper Secrets, and the Mask of Slanesh, out of 5 Wardens, my opponent only killed 1.5.
Nice.
So, and more importantly, they changed the Feel No Pain for Endless Gift from a 4+ to a 5+. For which is big, which is I think, yeah. But I don't know why they didn't change the Wardens one, but whatever. Chaos Knights, I think there's decrease in points for a couple of the knights.
Yeah, for the more
an increase in the Knight Despoiler because everyone was taking. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
CSM. Fabulous Bio went up 15, and then Terminator Lord and Forge Fiend. Forge Fiend actually went down a couple points, which I'm surprised at because I see a lot of people use the Forge Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
Terminator Lord nobody uses. He's now lower points than a Chaos Lord.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
What was the detachment where? I think it was one of the Bellacore detachment. It was the Bellacore detachment where you would see the Chaos Lord and Terminator armor for the free uppy downy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now he's.
But yeah, the Chaos Lord's 85. Chaos Lord and Terminator armor is 85, and the Chaos Lord is 90.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's really the only changes they made. Oh, Forge Fiend went down to 170, but the Mauler Fiend is 130, so it's still and at one point they were the same price.
Right. DA, not really a big deal. Raven.
Yeah, they just. I think they put a few more points down.
Yeah, that's about it. And Azrael went up 10, so...
Yeah, that's fine. 10 points. I'm still going to take them.
Yeah. Codex Death Guard, baby. Chaos Land Raider, negative 20 points.
I mean, sure. I mean, I took a Land Raider with Emperor Children only because I didn't have enough models, and they don't have enough units in that army.
Mm-hmm.
Death Watch, the kill team went up 15, but sure. Shikari, nothing really there because they're kind of brand new.
Mm-hmm.
EC, Emperor's Children.
A lot of drops.
I think those are big points. I haven't built an EC army yet to really see.
Drop, Spawn drop.
The Demon Prince went up, but that's what the rumor was.
The Winged Demon Prince went up, but the Walking Demon Prince went down.
But Chaos Spawn went down. Terminators went down.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Keeper Secrets went down, like we talked before, to be, and then I think everything else stayed the same. His Fulgrim's still 340. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of points. Yeah, that all stayed the same. Grey Knights, Poise Punt, the Interceptor, Purgation Squad, so sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's still taking Green Knight Grandmaster, so doesn't matter.
No change to Imperial Agents.
Imperial... Well, no, I don't think there's any change in Gene Stealer cults either.
No. Imperial Knights just get cheaper across the board.
Yeah.
Crusader, Defender, Errant, Gallant, and Warden. I'm getting back closer to newest
Codex.
when they first came out points. Soon.
Leagues of Votan, points drops.
Mostly, yeah. One increase to an enhancement driving cyber implant went up to 40 points. Jesus. I don't know Voltan well enough to be like, was that necessary? A 40-point enhancement is pretty crazy.
For which one? Oh, the implant? Oh, yeah. You don't see too many of those like at that high level in terms of the points. But a few of their points went down, actually. I haven't had a chance to really look at the Votan that I have that were Tom's. Right. Only because they're from 9th edition, so they're not really... I know I have to, like, bring them up to speed. I think he still has stuff unpainted and things like that. It'd be a lot of work. Necrons and Orcs have basically stayed the same. They're not really changing anything on that. Yeah, I don't see any changes for Necrons. Same for Orcs. I don't see too many changes. Space Marines, they really increased the cost of what's his name of the new chapter master for Raven Guard.
Oh yeah, Atheon.
He went up 25 points.
Yeah,
Jesus.
It's like damn.
And the Centurion Devastator squad went up because everyone's taking those now with the new detachment.
Right.
Vitrix Honor Guard went down if you take 3, but went up if you take 6.
Yeah. So if you're doing
which is really just
Vitrix Honor Guard, it's an extra 90 points.
Right. So are you still going to take that many though?
Probably. They're still really good from what I hear.
Because that's 2, 4, 6. Wait, like 720 points, I think.
Mm-hmm.
For 18, that's still you still have plenty. Vanguard Vet Squad went up, but I don't know how many people take them anymore. A lot of people just take JPIs instead, just jump pack intercessors.
Right.
And they didn't get points. They didn't get any point touched. They didn't get touched at all. Space Wolves, the new saga. They kept it. They didn't change their points too much. They went down. A few points went down actually. Murder Fank went down 10 points.
Yeah, Murder Fang.
Going through walls. Tau. A few things went up. Riptide that everybody takes. Skyray that everybody takes.
Mm-hmm. Storm Surge cheaper, baby. Wow, Storm Surge got a lot cheaper.
Damn, minus 40.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because someone was asking for the Storm Surge before this even came out, and then but once he saw the Harlequin detachment, he switched from Storm Surge to Harlequin.
Yeah.
I think they cost the same price, or close to it. Thousand Suns.
Sun's got mostly a lot of.
Yeah, they didn't get because the Terminators didn't get touched. And then Tyranids, Carnifexes and Screamer Killers got decreases.
I mean, Carnifexes got a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
which is good because they're not very good.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, they're not that good. Screamer Killers are still like, I just think they need a redesign in general. Like Screamer Killers, they're not that great. Like at 125 points, I mean, they're finally the same price as Hero Specs, but like that was always the battle of like, oh, a Hero Specs has pretty much always been 125 points, and Screamer Killer I think started off at like 165 at the beginning of the edition. So it's like, they're just slowly, although I mean, what is that? If you take 6 Carnifexes, you're saving 300 points now because they're 50 points less for a unit of 2. So, I mean, I could see taking. I mean, 6 Carnifexes now is only, what is that? 420 points for 6 of them.
Isn't that in the Christmas box?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't think they have a Christmas box. Tyranids
No, they do. They do. It's all big monsters.
Oh well. So yeah, I mean, maybe I bring back out the Carnifex armed list. God knows I have more than 6.
Yeah, it's actually called Crusher Stampede.
Yeah. I don't think did they have Carnifexes in it?
They have the Screamer Killer.
Oh, that's why. Well, I mean, everyone has Screamer Killers from the Leviathan box set, so I think you want it more for the Hero Specs.
Yeah, it has 1 Screamer Killer, 1 Harspec, 1 Tyrannofex, 1 Maliceptor, 1 Neurotyrant.
Yeah, again, you want it for the kits because like Tyrannofex is either Tyrannofex or Turbogon, Maliceptor's either Maliceptor or Squiggly Dude, Big Squiddy. And then the Hero Specs is that, or the Exocrine. So like really you're buying that set for those like models that aren't that easy to find anymore.
Right.
Like those dual kits. So
yeah,
it's I mean 6 Carnifexes is still 6 Carnifexes. I mean really 7 because you're gonna have old one eye in there too. At least 1 unit.
And then World Eaters, they changed the price of the enhancements for the Berserker detachment.
Yeah. And the Slaughterbound. So
Slaughterbound went up. Angron went down?
Yeah, by 20 points.
Warmongers went down. Lord on Juggernaut went up.
Yeah. No.
I mean, nothing too crazy.
No. Overall, I don't think it's like the biggest change, right?
No, it's more of a tweak than anything else.
Yeah.
And then looking really quick at the Balance Dataslate, I don't think they changed. I think they just changed the Eldar stuff. I don't think they changed much else. What's all previous? Yeah. They changed star engines so that when eligible vehicle, they can make advanced move into the end of your turn. Ranged weapons now have the assault ability.
Right.
Yeah, and the Skyborn Sanctuary is the target unit has to be eligible to fight.
Right.
that was eligible to fight when friendly transport is able to embark. Yeah, but they can't have any. They can't have. They can't be within any enemy units in engagement range. So basically, you have to. It's like the warp talon restriction.
Right.
You have to kill a unit to get back in your transport. Yeah, fire and fray. They just added that you is not eligible to declare a charge or embark within a transport. I'm trying to see. I think that's really the only big. That's really the big change. So we'll see how much Eldar adjust.
Right.
For that. And we'll see what. But yeah, that's basic. I'm quickly going through it because luckily everything's in red that they made changes this go around. But I'm not seeing anything big except for the Eldar stuff. So by the time of the next data slate, we'll see how the Eldar, how they fare going into, or in this new space between the next data slates.
Right.
So, but I think that was it for. They added a couple more questions about terraforming for the companion. I don't think they added too much else. Yeah, they didn't. But yeah, so that was it for a quick rundown, very quick, of the data slate and the detachments. Other stuff going on. LVTT is sold out with 50 teams. 50 teams of 5 for 250 people.
Nice.
So, and then tickets for Cherokee have been on sale. Tickets for RMO just went on sale recently. So, time for me to start booking flights. My favorite part. So, I think I'll just drive everywhere. Take a week off from work every time so I can drive. Or take the train. Take a leisurely train ride. But yeah, so it's only been a week, but the store is doing okay. We're thinking of doing, if people are familiar with the game Baron's War, it's a medieval game. It's actually very popular right now for some reason, but it's fine by me. So we'll be at. We're probably going to have a campaign sometime next year for the game. We just put in an order for Blackout, which I'm going to learn. So if you're not familiar with Blackout, game takes maybe an hour at most, and it only has like 5 or 6 models per side. It's like near future. Remember the movie Elysium?
Elysium, yeah.
Yeah, so think that with like some like very rudimentary robots. So near future. So it seems pretty cool. So we've had it at LVO the last couple of years. And they've been at LVO the last couple of years, so looking forward to that. Once we get that, I'll have a demo game for that. Baron's War. We're trying to learn a bunch of games so we can do demos for them at the store. So getting all that together, but we should get that going fairly soon. The tickets for Battle for LA will go on sale hopefully Monday or Tuesday of this week. I'll know for sure, but it's looking like April, I think it's the 11th and 12th. is when we're going to have it. Double check. Yeah, 11th and 12th. Original time was 4th and 5th, but the 5th is Easter, so I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah, that's probably not a great idea.
So 11th and 12th looks like that's when it's going to be. I'll know for sure by Monday. And hope so. Once I find out, tickets will probably go on sale on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that. If you're local to the area, I'll post it on Facebook once I have it ready to go. That way, people can start signing up. It will be at the store. We don't know how many. It'll most likely be at the store once I figure things out. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. Danny, you got anything going on?
Not really. Wish I could say. I still haven't even played a single game in the Spearhead League.
Perfect.
I just have not had time. So I'm hoping
that's all right.
I'm hoping during Christmas break I'll be able to get a day where I can get 3 or 4 games in.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I think we'll cut it here. Actually went through a lot just between the two of us for this weekend. So, yeah. Danny, any final words of wisdom for tonight?
Play games, be nice to each other, and do that at Crown City Games.
I know, right? Thank you, everybody, for listening. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. It really helps us out. Don't forget to visit the store. The store, there's a link to the store website in the description below. And I don't know if they do any more detachments. We might have more episodes. I may do an end of the year episode just to recap everything by myself. We'll see. I don't know. It depends. We're getting closer to Christmas, so
Yeah.
we may do one more. We may take a break. Maybe come back next year like we normally do. We don't usually record this late in the year. And Danny's bat signal's going off.
Yeah, because
everybody else.
What else?
Good night, and have a pleasant tomorrow.
Laters.